All right, we will call the May 10th, 2022 Board of Public Works and Safety to order. It is not 9 a.m., just for one quick correction there. But is there any adjustments to the agenda, Chris, that we need to be made aware of?
Nope.
Seeing none, we will move on to the consent agenda. I believe, Jeff, you and I are both at the previous meetings?
It's 412 we need to skip,
Okay.
and then at 428 we were good.
So how do you want to handle that, Chris? Do you want to table both of the meeting minutes, or do you want to go ahead and approve the one?
Approve the one.
Is there a motion to approve the April 28th, 2022 meeting minutes?
Motion.
Motion by Jeff. I will second. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We will table the meeting minutes of April 12th, 2022. Moving on to item B, is there a motion to approve?
Motion.
Motion by Jeff. I will second. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Moving down to resolutions, we have a request to approve an amendment number 4 to the wastewater treatment plant expansion agreement. Mr. Valeno?
Good afternoon, Jonathan Valenta, Director of Water Quality for Public Works. Amendment number 4 is an amendment to the original professional service agreement for the wastewater treatment plant expansion project with Donahue and Associates. This amendment is for construction and engineering and inspection services for the screen replacement and grit removal improvement project. Is for the not to exceed amount of $83,900.
I know you don't have a crystal ball, but was this the last
Yes.
amendment you anticipate?
Yes.
Any other questions for Jonathan?
Nope.
Seeing none, is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Jeff, second by Scott. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Next is a request to approve scope modification 2 and change order 1 to the guaranteed savings agreement for downtown sanitary sewer redirection project.
I always give long titles.
Yeah, no kidding.
This is scope modification number 2. It's a modification to the original guaranteed savings agreement that we had for that downtown sanitary sewer project. The modification allows the city to utilize remaining funds from those original projects. The scope modification is for improvements, as that mentioned, screening and grit collection system. It's the last portion to the expansion to the plant. It includes removal and replacement of the bar screen, control paneling, removal and replacement of grit collection equipment, and flow channel modifications. The total cost of this project is $969,107. The scope modification allows us to utilize $558,760 of project savings from that previous project. Included with this is a change order for the remaining portion of the cost for a new guaranteed maximum price of $466,677.
When do you anticipate this being done?
Completed by the end of next year.
Next year?
Yes.
Okay. Any
It
additional
was
questions?
budgeted for this year.
It was, okay.
Yes.
Any questions for Jonathan?
Nope.
Seeing none, is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Jeff. I will second. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Yep. Next item is request to approve professional services agreement regarding 146th Street and Allisonville Road force main. Jason.
Good afternoon, Jason Taylor, Director of Engineering. Before you is the professional service agreement for the 146th Street and Allisonville Road force main as it relates to the 146th and Allisonville interchange project the county is performing. This is a reimbursable cost. So the amount of $82,200, that includes the design and the inspection of the relocation. The scope of the project is essentially there's 2 homes there on the east side of Allisonville Road that the septic systems are being impacted, so therefore they need to connect in, and then we're adding additional stub outs for the, I believe, 2 other homes. I'd be happy to answer any questions.
So is the county, are they doing the actual work under
No.
their bid, or this is a separate bid for the work?
We would do, this is the design and the inspection. Once we have the design complete, we, as a city, being
will
the
bid it?
utility owner, will build, we'll bid it, build it, inspect it, and then submit reimbursement to the
Gotcha.
county.
Okay.
That's part of it, now that we own that section anyway before, right?
Okay. Any other questions?
Nope.
See none, is there a motion?
Motion.
Motion by Jeff, second by Scott. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Next is a request to approve a reciprocal easement agreement.
I'll go ahead and take this one. For the record, Chris Greisel, City Attorney. The resolution before you is a reciprocal easement agreement for property located at 116th and Allisonville Road between property currently owned by Flynn and Zinking and then property owned by the Redevelopment Commission that we're then making part of a redevelopment agreement. And so this is going to provide cross-access in between both those parties. And there's also an additional exit out of 116th Street that exists here today that we're maintaining. I know Jason was a part of a lot of those conversations, so we're happy to answer any questions you guys have on that.
Any questions, Jeff?
No.
Seeing none, I'll make a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion by Scott, second by Jeff. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is a request to approve a quitclaim deed with Rebar Techway.
I'll go ahead and take this one too. For the record, Chris Greisel, City Attorney. If you guys recall, we've previously approved a project agreement at the Techway building. And as part of that project agreement, there were 2 remnant parcels that the city owned that we agreed to transfer to the developer for purposes of redeveloping the property. And they're getting ready to close on the property, and we haven't made those transfers. So in order to do that, we need to transfer those remnant parcels over to the Redevelopment Commission, who's then going to transfer that over to the developer.
Great. Any questions for Chris?
Nope.
Okay, is there a motion to approve?
Motion.
Motion by Jeff, second by Scott. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. Motion carries. Any additional items, Chris?
Nope.
Seeing none, is there a motion to approve or adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Motion by Jeff, second by Scott. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Meeting adjourned.